Yeah, that's been sitting for quite a while because we ain't remotely got any snow. I mean, shit, it was in the upper 50s. It hit 60 2 days ago. And it's February 11th. It's Super Bowl day. So you'll see this in the next few days whenever Barb decides to put it out, because she's the boss when it comes to when videos come out. But gonna ask you all a favor. V&J's Chicken Ranch. About 10 days, 2 weeks ago, something like that, Josh started this. So V&J's Chicken Ranch. All right, you got that? I want you to all go there and check it out. I'm asking you a favor to go check it out. I'm asking you a favor to subscribe to him. Go watch his intro video and you'll understand why I want you to check Josh out. He's a good dude, local guy. So if you like food, you'll like the channel too. He thinks like us also, just so you know. But it's been a tough year for Josh, let's just put it that way. Tough past year. So, and if there's anybody I'd like to see, because you know I don't do this shit of pushing other channels and telling other channels push me. No, just do your thing and whatever happens, happens. But if there's anybody I'd like to see get up to 1,000 subscribers so he could do some live streams or possibly monetize, Josh. So go check out V&J's Chicken Ranch. So anyways, no, I haven't done a video in a while. Our New York State Indoor Farm Show is coming up. Let me look at the calendar. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of this month. So I'll probably do something, do a video about that. That'll be your next video after this one. And then the live stream with Jimmy, the next one is March 1st. So just not a lot. Haven't plowed snow but once. Well, I did twice, but I really didn't need to the second time. Haven't been selling any grain because, well, the grain prices suck. So trying not to sell any till hopefully they get a little better. But I wanted to do this video because, and first of all, I don't give a shit about the haters. So don't get all, oh, don't worry about the fucking haters. I don't. I laugh at the fucking haters. But I had one recently in the past video, might have been the last video, 2 videos ago, I don't remember, who, when I talk about how the illegals are getting money and health care and all this coming in here, oh, you're a liar, you know, blah, blah, they're not getting all this. Have you not seen the headlines lately, dumb fuck? Here in New York State, our illustrious piece of shit governor, Kathy Hitler Hochul, who, you know, only cares about New York City, because I actually just watched a YouTube video about New York, how New York, you know, was born, basically, New York State, and how 62% of the population is in New York City, and the rest of it is upstate New York, you know, which we're a pretty big-sized state. But she's put $53 million into the budget to put, I think it was $9,000 on a prepaid, it's either a debit or credit card for the illegals down in New York City, because her Democrat liberal piece of shit buddy mayor down there, Eric Adams, is whining and crying about, oh, we're being overrun by the illegals. You know, it's costing us billions of dollars. Yeah, because you're putting them up into fucking hotels and we're feeding them and we're giving them health care, and meanwhile we have our own homeless problem in this country, and vets living on the streets and homeless children and all that, but we're just keep taking in all these illegals, and now we're giving them money and, like I said, place to live, food and all that. But I'm a liar, I'm a piece of shit liar for making those statements. Yeah, fuck you, wake up. I mean, for God's sakes, wake up and actually see what's in front of your eyes. We don't have to agree. You can think it's great that this country's being overrun, we're being invaded. That's fine, that's your opinion. Just like everything I say is my opinion. But we should both be able to agree as to what exactly is fucking happening right in front of our eyes. So you wanna hide behind CNN and flip it to be a good thing like they do until, you know, they get caught on a hot mic because they think they're off the air and they basically agree with us, but they can't say it on air because they're so far up the left's ass. Oh my God. It's kind of like the Tucker Carlson interview with Putin. You know, oh, treason, they're all going on. You know, George Stephanopoulos did it. There's been numerous reporters over the years that have interviewed Putin. But all of a sudden, Tucker does it, and he's a fucking treasonous piece of shit. You know, trading secrets with Russia or something. Give me a fucking break. I mean, wake up, people. And for those of you who watched Jimmy's video Friday, I guess it was. Yeah, last Friday. Jimmy, I'm getting a cigar, so those that hate when I smoke can bitch at me about smoking. Yeah, whatever. So, Jimmy's video Friday. He talked about a video that I sent him, and I can't remember what county it was, but it was a sheriff in Ohio who went to the National Sheriff's Association meeting in Washington, D.C. here recently. He said there was 3,300 sheriffs. I forgot to ask our sheriff if he went. Brian, if you're watching this, tell me if you went. So, and yes, Jimmy, the FBI was there speaking to them, and it was Director Wray. That's what this guy said. Some of you may have seen this video. And he said there are more red flags now than there were pre-9/11. Let that sink in for a minute. Is the minute up? I don't know. Has it sunk in? There are more red flags now with this invasion of the country than there were prior to 9/11. You heard me in one of my last videos, it might have been the last video, I don't remember, where I talked about, I called him Alibaba Bubar that crossed the border there and said, you don't know me now, but you will know me soon. Yep. Turns out they figured out from facial recognition that he was a terrorist. He was on a terrorist list, and he was just recently released from prison because of terrorism. Yep. He's in our country now. And we got Chinese nationalists. We got them from all over the Middle East. Russians. And the majority of them are all young, you know, young, I say young, like late teens to 30-year-old fighting age men. See, normally when you flee a country for a better life, you're doing it for a better life for your family. So you're taking your family with you. You're not fleeing by yourself, but hey, if you're doing it to fuck with another country, then you're leaving your family behind, hoping that they're safe while you go to that other country to fuck with that other country. But can you figure that out in your head there, hater? Can you see what's happening right in front of your eyes? No, probably not. But the video was, I don't know, I think it was over a half an hour long. I mean, it was interesting. It was very interesting. I'll have to try and find it again so I can tell you what exactly the video was. But like I said, some of you have probably already seen it. But yeah, I mean, if you don't see what's going on in this country, you need to wake the fuck up. I mean, holy shit. This is not asylum seekers. Yes, there's some, don't get me wrong. This is a fucking invasion. I mean, holy shit. Sorry I'm pacing because I just can't, like, stand still. No. Can't do it. Smoking them same damn cigars that go out like Jimmy does. Actually, it's my fault that he smokes them. Because I got them on him. But anyways. So, what else? Because I know there was something else I wanted to mention. Oh, yeah. The granddaddy of them all. The DOJ, the special counsel, basically saying, yep, Biden as a senator and a vice president who had no right to having classified documents, had no ability to declassify those documents, but he's just kind of a senile old man, so we can't prosecute him. Yeah, that's that same senile old man who's, you know, got the nuclear codes, who's supposedly running our fucking country. Can you see what's in front of your eyes again there, dumb fuck haters? Our two-tier justice system? Can you see it? Yeah, because Trump still got his fucking brain, I guess we can prosecute him, even though he had the right to have a lot of those documents. even though he had the right to declassify him too, whether he did or not, we don't know. Nobody really knows. Even though he had those documents, and a year before they raided Mar-a-Lago, they told him to put a lock on that door. Yeah, which he did. Oh, but then they just conveniently raid Mar-a-Lago, and now here we are with all the fucking bullshit charges for everything. I mean, we all saw the Jean Carroll thing. She can't even fucking remember yesterday, kind of like Biden, but yep, she gets $83 million in a civil suit. Are you getting it yet? But we can't prosecute Pudding Brain for this because, well, he's a feeble old man with a bad memory. Are you feeling good? You feeling good about this country? Yep. So when they say this is the most important election, it is. And for you, I get it. I get it. Our voting system sucks. For those of you who haven't been paying attention, because the lamestream media isn't going to tell you, in one of the lawsuits, a fucking computer geek in court actually hacked the Dominion voting machine in court in a very short period of time and showed them how vulnerable it is to be hacked. So yes, we know the system sucks. But if everyone gets off their ass and votes that should, and votes the right way, it might start the next revolution, because when they have to cheat so bad to give that Pudding Brain fuck 100 million votes that we know there's no way in hell he'd get, then that's when the revolution might pop off. But then again, I don't think it's going to be Pudding Brain anyhow. And it ain't going to be Camel Toe, because anybody seen or heard from her lately? No. I mean, they've kept her in the closet with the door locked because she's such a cackling idiot that they don't want her out in public. So it's probably going to be Barack's husband, Big Mike. That's what I'm thinking. They're going to slide Big Mike in there because they know Hillary can't get elected. There's too many Democrats that even hate her. So, and it's amazing the amount of women that hate her, you know. And there's another story with this whole, I saw a thing about some Canadian national volleyball team that was dominated by trans men, you know, that just kicked everyone's ass. And then you got the injuries that happen because of men. Where are the women? I mean, believe all women. Okay, so apparently we believed Jean Carroll and gave her $83 million for not even remembering shit about supposedly getting raped from Trump. Yeah, okay. Let's see. But we never believed the women that, well, you know, accused old Wild Willie Clinton. No, we didn't believe them. Matter of fact, we don't believe any women that go after anybody on the left. Yeah, but yet we also don't believe the women who are tired of the men swinging dicks, getting into their sports, going into their locker rooms, going into their bathrooms. No, we don't believe those women. No, we believe the women with swinging dicks. We are so fucked in this country, folks. So fucked. I mean, it's beyond. So, but hey, I keep forgetting in my videos, don't forget to push on the Grumpy Farmer Apparel link. Get your Grumpy Farmer Apparel. I've actually had some people who have messaged me, and it's funny that they get their, I've got my Grumpy Farmer sweatshirt and my old school hat on. I don't have the Are You Getting It Yet stuff on, but I've had people who've actually messaged me with the saying that they were wearing the Are You Getting It Yet stuff, and they got into it with some, you know, left-leaning idiots that aren't getting it, because they ask, well, what does that mean? Well, if you gotta ask what it means, you obviously don't fucking get it. So get your Are You Getting It Yet shit and shove it down people's throat and ask them, are they fucking getting it yet? And here's your one more thing. So did you see, I think it was Nevada, that Nikki Haley lost the primary to none of the above? That was funny. By a lot, like 62% or something voted for none of the above. Yeah, that was funny. And then she accused Trump of rigging it. Wonder if any charges will be brought up on her, because, you know, they brought Trump up on charges for accusing, or not accusing, but saying that the election was rigged. Nikki Haley's saying it now. Of course, she's also been playing the race game lately too with her dark colored skin. Yeah. And back to the whole believe all women thing. Okay, you know, they didn't believe the women that accused Bill Clinton, all that. Isn't it amazing, like with Epstein Island? We all know what Epstein Island's all about. Yeah. And yet, he supposedly, after being arrested and put in jail, hung himself. Yeah, okay. We'll just leave that where it is because, you know, the cameras happen to go out and the guards happen to not be monitoring him like they were supposed to. Yep. His woman, Ghislaine Maxwell, is in jail supposedly for 20 years. But they're in jail, or they were put in jail for underage sex trafficking, but yet nobody's been arrested for whoever supposedly was, you know, their clients. So how do they get arrested for something that nobody's been arrested for doing? If that makes sense. I mean, of course we know it doesn't make sense because nothing in this fucking country makes sense. Because again, right in front of your eyes is the fact that they are going to do anything they can do to Donald Trump to try and keep him from getting back into the White House, including the Uniparty, because we all know 90% of Republicans suck too. And they all know that Trump wants to expose how bad the swamp is. So everyone is going to do everything they can to keep him out. Now, those of you on the left might agree with it and think it's great because you hate him so bad because his mean tweets hurt your feelings. That's fine. You can have that opinion. I got no problem with that. It's when you can't admit to what exactly is happening right in front of everyone's eyes. That's where I have a problem. Because Sound of Freedom movie, everyone should go and watch it. Because, you know, we talk about reparations in this country. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Sonny Hostin there, you know, one of the piece of shit hosts of The View there, found out that her family were slave owners. Oh my goodness, that was like, boy, did she turn into a shade of red that, you know, she shouldn't have turned into. And then Joy Behar sitting next to her says, oh, that's a bummer. And then good old Whoopi, you know, because all of them have been pushing for reparations, Whoopi says, well, just, you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal. They basically turned it all back to the white people. Yeah, wake up, as I've argued with people. You know, if they ever want to talk about the true 1619, you know, the fact that the black powerful tribal leaders were the ones who sold the weak black people in their tribes to the colonies. So, yeah, but no, they don't want to talk about that. But anyways, getting back to the Sound of Freedom, sex trafficking, child sex trafficking, child slavery, sex slavery is a $150 billion industry in this country. Maybe that explains why we've never heard who exactly was Epstein and Giselle Maxwell selling these underage sex trafficked kids to, and why none of those people that they set these kids up with have ever been arrested for it. So again, something that's right in front of your eyes. You don't have to agree with me. You can still back your fucking lefty lunatic, and I'm quite sure it's not just lefty lunatics that they were, you know, visiting Epstein Island. But until you wake the fuck up to see exactly what's happening, and we can all agree as to what's happening right in front of our eyes, and then maybe start doing something about it. But all right, so next video will probably be the farm show, and then it'll be the live stream, because one, there just hasn't been a lot to do videos about, and two, I just haven't really had the desire to do videos. So we'll see you at the farm show.